and welcome to today's Speaker Card reading. Today's topic is how do men view you these days? For that, you have two piles, pile number one and pile number two. Now, let's get started. And, guys, if you like my content, then please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Hello, pile one. Let's see how do men view you these days. Clearly, I'm seeing with the Eight of Swords coming at first, you guys have been through some major debacle in life. I'm seeing mostly emotional issues where you felt totally drained. She's feeling so drained. Her eyes are tired, her body is tired, literally being tired, like you can't move ahead in life, being backstabbed, being literally there were loads of impediments around you. But with this, wow, the Six of Swords, well, the Eight of Swords twice you have had, totally tired, and you felt like, almost like giving up in life, like nothing was moving ahead, things were like at a standstill, that kind of a feeling you have had. And with the Six of Swords, you are like this tortoise who literally, in spite of all these impediments, you never gave up. Men see you as a warrior. Yeah, clearly, as with this Seven of Wands, okay, you are a very brave person. If you can't walk, you crawl, but you do not give up. As they say, the winners don't quit and the quitters never win. You are one of those people who who chose not to give up. You are like this tortoise who chose not to give up but fought on and have come and have won a lot of battles. So what I'm seeing is men view you as a warrior, as like a military general in a lot of ways. Also, you're very brave, somebody who has achieved a lot by not neglecting their responsibilities. A lot of you have been responsible towards your family even growing up. A lot of you had to grow really mature at a young age because probably you had a younger siblings and parents wouldn't be there, would be working, and you have to take responsibility of those. Then maybe some of you started working early in life in your teenage and had to support your parents to supplement their income. Those kind of issues I can see for a lot of you. Finances and personal relationships growing up was pretty topsy turvy. In fact, your life was pretty like topsy turvy, and whatever you have today is because of your own hard work. That's typically, I'm seeing a very hard working, determined personality. Fool 2, you know what? All Fool 2s used to be a gullible fool someday, very adventurous. But what it tells me that after being hurt, after feeling like being backstabbed by people you trusted, what you did was you started gaining more wisdom. You are today a more wise person, somebody who has learned from their life's mistakes and lessons, have learned the lessons and have moved ahead in life. The Hanged Man. Clearly, you are this enlightened one. You clearly are the person who is the enlightened one. You clearly are the person who is very, how shall I put it? There was a time when you had literally given up hope. But you know what? Every swing needle, there is a lowest point. After that, you have to go up and up and up. So there was like a turning point. It walked like a switch, and you were like, you know what? This is it. I have tolerated enough. People who have backstabbed me, they have done wrong to me. Those are the people, they are doing really great. Now I need to work on my own self. Selfish people, cruel people, they have gotten their things, but I have lost everything. So now I need to gain everything back. And I'm seeing there was like a switch, like a turning point. There was some kind of like a light bulb moment for a lot of you, and you guys started to wise up. You guys stopped trusting people with like closed eyes. You stop, like earlier you would probably be very like, I'm getting a lot of warrior, fighter mindset now, which men really appreciate about you. Like, there was a time when you used to be like really in sorrow and pain and unhappy about your situation. Then you chose to fight it back. You know what? I'm gonna fight it out. Instead of sitting there crying and wallowing in sorrow, I would rather fight it out. Strength. Men also appreciate how strong you are. A lot of you could be Scorpios, Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius, and Capricorns as well. I can see that you guys are very strong, extremely generous, very resilient. Like, people see you as those people who are very strong and persevering. You have been through a lot of ups and downs in life, but never really gave up. Instead, what you did was you focused on your work and kept on chipping away slowly, bit by bit, and have reached a certain position today with your own hard work, perseverance, and determination. So it's your emotional strength, it's your persevering nature that matters a lot. The Emperor card, you are a person who is very the Emperor, like, you are that person who has reached a certain position in life after battling a lot of things in life. You know, the Emperor, the king, they have like, today I'm seeing a lot of people are actually even talking behind your back. But the thing is, emperor, a king has to be very wise. You are at a certain position. It's because after you gain the wisdom of the fool too, after you failed several times, only after that you gain that wisdom. And today what I'm seeing is you have, like, it shows a lot of abundance. I'm seeing you are in a position. You might tell me again that, you know what, you're talking about abundance, but yeah, I am in a stable position. But you know, you need to compare your situation to where you were 5 years back. People couldn't have imagined, maybe you guys yourself couldn't have imagined that you'll reach this position in life. Because I'm seeing most of my dear pile number ones, you've had a very topsy-turvy start at life. Maybe like friends you would make, they would be like very selfish. Maybe your lovers, they would be narcissistic. Maybe even your parents were not sadly always there, maybe physically or emotionally, from, but you came out of all of those and have created a life for your own self. So now there are people who are talking behind your back, but you realize that there is no point. Even the king of the kings, they have to listen to a lot of people's nonsense who do nothing, who have achieved nothing as compared to who have not been through anything that you have been through. So that is something, you know, the risk had been huge, your reward is also like, they are big and they are getting bigger by the day. That's what I'm seeing. Like, men see you as somebody, as a winner. Men view you as somebody who has worked, who has fought, and is now winning in life. Men see you as that. You are also a person, literally, you have a prominence. I'm seeing in your society, in your locality, there was a time when you probably were growing up, people would barely care. But now people care about you, but for the selfish reason. So be a little bit aware. But men see you as somebody who is like who's who of the society, but a self-made person. You have created the directions, the paths on your own. With your own sheer hard work and determination, you have created your path. And men really respect you. You know what I'm getting clearly and repeatedly are a lot of respect coming your way from men. A lot of respect, my dear pile number two. A lot of, pile number one, a lot of respect. You guys are also fantastic at juggling several things. A lot of you have 2 or 3 jobs. Like, you know, you have always grown up juggling 2 to 3 things, multitasking. Maybe you have to do your homework and take care of your younger sibling, or do a job, do 2 jobs and do your homework, and you excel at your studies. Like, that kind of a, like a master at multitasking, master at juggling different things. A lot of you could be holding down a day job which pays your bills, plus 1 or 2 side hustles or businesses or multiple businesses, and all are doing moderately well. And you had to literally put them up, ground up, from ground up you have created them. That is something that I can see, that you are a very hard working person. You can compartmentalize, like multitask very well. A lot of you could be very dynamic personalities, like could be having two or three like multiple talents. You could be good at coding, at the same time very good a chef, or very good a guitarist or a sitar artist or some kind of instrument player. So something like people are astounded by, and men really really appreciate all this about you. You high priestess, you have a very strong, a lot of you could be like professionally also into occult, but spirituality plays a major role in your life. Like a lot of you have, like in the last few years, you have changed a part of your life into spirituality. I'm seeing like seriously a lot of it has changed. Like you are much more spiritual today, you are much more, you are doing so much better today. You are doing, like you are a person who is spiritual, who is you are like that ray of light to a lot of distressed people. So I'm seeing you tend to attract a lot of distressed souls, those people who, like, you have been through that distress once, and people literally look at your success as a survival guide, if that makes sense. A lot of you could be a mentor figure, like a counselor, a mentor, a teacher, could be into crystal healing, reiki, tantra, even tarot, astro, something where you try to help and guide people. It could be a part-time profession or full-time profession, but also I can see some of you like a hobby or like an intuitive thing. Intuition, excuse me, intuition for you is very prominent. That's what men notice in you. Your intuition is very prominent. All right guys, up till now, if you have watched, if you like my content, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. I'm trying to restart my channel, so if you like my content, please like, hit like, share and subscribe. Now thank you. You are also, a lot of you could be into the legal and paralegal field, into advocacy of some sort. Also what I'm seeing is you are a very forthright person. You are somebody who has the backbone to stand up and speak that, you know what, this is right and that one is not right. That kind of a backbone you have. Very few people tend to have that backbone. You are one of those people who has got that backbone to stand up and speak out that, you know what, whatever I'm doing today, whatever is happening, like if you find something wrong is happening, if no one else is speaking up, you tend to speak up. Those, like, those truths which are not popular, unpopular truths, what's the point of speaking up? But you do it anyways. Four of Pentacles, you are a person who is very much like, you're also very good with money. I'm seeing you are one of those people. Maybe some people will call you stingy, but mostly men see you as somebody, if you're a female especially, the amount of money you have, the amount of wealth, net worth you have, and the way in which you dress, there is no connection. Like people can't even like make out how wealthy you are, how like you are in. I'm saying most of you are doing pretty decently, but your like overall get up, probably people have to talk to you in order to even understand how wealthy you are. That is the message. Like seeing you, you are like very casually dressed all the time. You don't really believe in squandering money at all. Instead, you believe in investing and increasing the money. That is another thing that I can see. Two of Cups, you are a person who is extremely attractive, a great arm candy for sure. What I'm seeing is what men feel, how men see you is you are a great arm candy. A lot of guys actually have a crush on you. Should you, like in a heterosexual scenario, should you identify as a female, that is, a lot of men actually are attracted towards you. They also feel that you have literally turned the wheels of fate in your favor with your own hard work. You have literally, with number 10, a restart in life, a new start at your life, a new start at your fortune. You have turned your fate around, you have turned your fortune around with your own hard work, passion and determination. Six of Pentacles, you are a person who is literally, you are very giving, very compassionate. You are known for volunteering, you are known for donations, charities, volunteer work, excuse me, community, like helping around in the community. You're somebody who would take care of the maybe elderlies or those who are in need. You try to always tend to them, especially during the winters when it's really harshly cold. You tend to reach out to those people. So that is one thing that I can see in you, and people tend to really appreciate that. That is something that people very much appreciate about you. Three of Cups, yeah, you are a person who is like, you know what, I'm seeing you guys are celebrating certain major milestones, and people, not just men, they are really in awe. They never thought out of all people you would be somebody who would be reaching so much of success. And also, a lot of them are, people are gossiping. These lizard heads are also gossip heads in my humble opinion, and they are gossiping behind your back. So people talk about us, gossip about us only when we are successful. So you are reaching some major successful milestones in your life. You are getting more successful coming here for sure. That is another message that I'm channeling for you guys. And men are viewing you as a success story. They already view you as that. All right. And a very desirable person, very compassionate, wise, dependable, self-made, successful, very dependable, and also very independent. Cat, it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over dependency on others. You are like the cat. You are a very independent, self reliant kind of a person. You are somebody who knows what their like limitations are, and you try not to lean on someone else. In fact, you have probably become a pillar of strength for some people. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. For a lot of you, Capricorn can be significant. Your hard work is paying off. You are a very hardworking person. Hardworking, dependable. Men see you as such a hardworking person whose hard work has at last paid off in leaps and bounds. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. You are a person who is extremely grounded, extremely rooted in reality, very grounded, very dependable, very reliable. That's what I'm seeing. Elk, stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. You are a person, you're like this elk who is extremely dignified. You have a very graceful, dignified presence about you. Very graceful and dignified. You are a person whom people tend to look up to. Men literally see you as a very graceful, you're not complete arm candy, gorgeous. These are the adjectives that I can think of. And like everybody, like anybody and everybody would love to have you in their arms. Literally, you're such a dear arm candy. All right, honeybee, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in the situation. Honeybee, first of all, busy as a bee, you are a very busy person. Also, you are known for your compassionate nature, for your forgiving nature. Men really appreciate this. Considerate, inclusive, compassionate, generous. This qualities are something that men really appreciate about you. Sage, be devoted and committed. You are a person who is extremely devoted, very committed, focused. When it comes to your work, you're like a sage. You are the saint who can literally put their head down and do the work necessary for like 7 days a week, 20 hours a day, and not complain at all. You're like that kind of a person, and that is something that men really respect about you. Bask in joy and light. Men literally view you as a success story, somebody who has fought a lot, who have literally fought and worked very hard in their life to reach wherever they have today. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon, Sagittarius. Yeah, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio. These are the combinations I'm finding mostly. Scorpio, yes. You have a lot of you strong Leos can be seen, because I'm seeing a lot of you have very like natural leadership qualities about you that men also notice. Like this person is a natural leader. This is a person who knows exactly what their worth is, what their self-worth is, and this is a person who cannot be duped easily. Be brave and honest. You are somebody who is extremely brave, very honest, very disciplined, extremely focused, very generous. This is the way, like, you are a person who is, like, you have all the qualities of being a successful person, a leader. Men see you this way, by the way, like a brave, honest, courageous warrior who won, who have faced a lot of battles in life but never gave up. They suffered, struggled, but never gave up. Never ever. Confidence is the key to success, Leo. You are a very, very confident person. Men really see you as a very confident person. They also feel like, you are a person who had so much of faith in their own abilities, even when they were failing, when people labeled them as a failure. You guys never gave up on yourself. Everyone else did. But you yourself never did that to you. That is something that men notice about you. Have faith in your dreams. You are a person who has a lot of faith in their dreams, in their abilities, and you guys have managed to convert a lot of it into reality as well. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. You are somebody who has managed to transform and unveil their gifts, somebody who has managed to totally transform their lives in general. What I'm seeing is you guys have literally shifted the way you look, the way you act, and have transformed yourself into something or somebody who is totally different from the way you used to be 5 7 years back. So people from your past are especially in awe. Even the way in which you look, a lot of you have changed physically. Maybe you have gotten more into sports, or maybe you used to be more sporty and now have become a little bit more sedentary. It could be both ways, but I'm saying, like, you have become more of a go-getter. Earlier you would probably give up easily, but now you have turned more into a warrior, like more into a fighter rather. Expect a powerful change. Men expect you to do something like really massive because of the mindset that you have. You can always rewrite your story. Men literally feel that this is a person who has rewritten their life story. Okay, confidence twice. So I'm saying your self confidence, belief in your own self is something that men critically and significantly notice about you. It comes with practice and time. Literally, men find you to be very confident. Your self confidence, like, you approach life with a lot of aplomb. That's what I can see. Like, that's how men see you. Tower, unplug and relax for a spell. Literally, a lot of you, probably they will tell you that, you are a workaholic. You need to rest a little more. That's what I'm seeing. Like, you need to unplug, you need to learn to relax a little bit more. All right, you don't need someone else to fix you. Literally, I'm seeing a lot of these men, they find you to be perfect. Also, maybe what I'm channeling is, with this card coming, usually a lot of you guys turn out to be Virgo, like a sun, moon, rising, a Mercury, a Jupiter, anything but in Virgo, where you feel literally a lot of Virgos are like silent walkers, but they always tend to suffer from this imposter syndrome. Ask me, because I have a moon Virgo, so I know it. So it's like, we walk, but nothing is good enough. Like, what I do is like not good enough in my eyes, although people around me find it to be very nice. So that is something that is happening with a lot of you. But what I'm seeing with this is, you do not seek anyone else's approval. There is an improvement. Earlier you were so unsure that you became a complete people pleaser. Today you no longer care about pleasing others. You can manifest your every wish. You are a great manifester. That is another thing. That's how men see you. That a terrific manifester. You are somebody who can literally manifest each and every wish of yours. All right, pile one. I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, guys, please, please, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Your support means the world to me. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, hello, pile two. Let's see how do men view you these days. All right, clearly you are a social butterfly. I'm seeing you guys are very visible. Wherever you go, you tend to get a lot of attention. You are a very jubilant, very bright personality. Somebody, your personality is very attractive. You tend to get a lot of attention no matter what you do, what you wear, where you go, etc. Like you get a lot of attention, like the wherever you go the limelight follows, that kind of a thing I'm getting. You guys also, I'm getting, you tend to get a lot of judgment. A lot of people tend to talk nonsense behind your back, because seriously, when we get a lot of attention, you're shining brightly. You're like very gregarious, a very well spoken person. A lot of you probably speak multiple languages, very attractive, very, a lot of you could be very glamorous, very well dressed, or maybe the way in which you put your makeup on, that makes you stand out. You tend to stand out in the crowd a lot. That's how men view you. Yeah, you're also very desirable, like extremely desirable, very hot, if you know what I mean. So Leo can be significant, of course. Aries, Leo, Sag can be significant, but also Gemini can be significant. Libra, Aquarius, you are not a very conformist kind of a person, a very non-conformist, very ahead of your times. A lot of you are very very capricious in nature, very quirky in nature, and that is something that men really like about you. Like being with you, a lot of you could be Aquarius, very ahead, very not the usual types. Maybe the way in which you tie your hair, do your makeup, the way in which you speak, dress, everything, there is something that makes you naturally stand out, and a lot of guys would love to date you for sure. You are a very fun person to be around, very fun, like very fun, very very authentic, yet very as I said, not very like regular person. You're also a very stable person, emotionally very very stable, quirky but very stable, creative but very stable. When other people, you're very good at handling emergencies. That's what men feel about you. Like you are somebody who is very good at like handling emergencies, handling situation when other peoples are feeling really jittery. You are like, you know what, I can do it with ease. It's not a problem at all. That kind of an approach that you have is something that makes you stand out, and men see you as a problem solver, a troubleshooter. Yes, a troubleshooter. Okay, so there was a time. All right, so this five of wands is explained by this two of swords. Clearly there was a time when you literally felt like a double whammy kind of a situation. Maybe both your personal life and your financial life, or like whatever, romantic and financial, whatever, everything was in the doldrums. Everything was totally affected, and you felt like your life is not going anywhere. You are not reaching any destination whatsoever. That kind of a feeling you had. But today you are somebody who is at a position that, you know what, I have been through this two of swords situation where you felt like totally life is not going anywhere. I feel like giving up, totally defeated, dejected, not anything else but very defeated and dejected. Like no matter how hard I work, no matter how hard I try, nothing seems to work out in my favor. That kind of a mindset you started having. From there, you have slowly crawled your way out of that dark ditch to this table. Once we see a lot of rock bottom, a lot of nadir in our lives, then we tend to become like the smaller hassles where people tend to feel very jittery. You are like, you know what, chill bro, no problem. We can easily, like, we can breeze through this. That kind of a mindset you have. You're very good with emergency. You are very good at troubleshooting, last minute troubleshooting. You're very good at that. Okay. You are a very good mentor figure. This Queen of Swords energy typically is a person who has seen a lot of crests and troughs in life, more troughs than crests. So life has been pretty harsh, but also you are a person who never gives up easily, who learns. Either you win or you learn in life. For you, it's like it's a never ending battle in a lot of ways. So you can see right through people's BS, you can see right through people's manipulation. So those people who are manipulative, they tend not to flock around you. That is one thing I can see, that like people who are manipulative tend not to flock around you. You are a person who is who can give very practical and grounded life lessons. That is another thing. Like you are a person who knows what is right for them, and who knows like what is the most practical. With this Five of Wands and Queen of Swords, you are a very practical, grounded kind of a person. A lot of, Capricorn energy, a lot of Gemini, Capricorn, Libra. Yeah, a very practical person, a good mentor figure. Capricorns are also very good mentor figure. And you can literally, a lot of people are in awe, like how, like you are, I'm just giving you an example. You work at a firm, you are going through a major crisis, like a last minute of functional crisis. You will be called upon to give, like, even if you know nothing about that topic, still through your practical approach you can give a lot of great solutions, if that makes sense. That's how you have survived up until now. Now the Hierophant. The Hierophant typically is a person, see, he is way wiser beyond his age. You are a person who is very wise, who has seen a lot. Like even if you are like in your mid 20s, late early 30s, you have the experiences of a 50-year-old. You're a very wise person, dependable person, reliable person, very resilient person, somebody who is known for their wisdom. Yeah, Queen of Swords, this Hierophant, this Five of Wands, typically dependable, stable, reliable, good mentor figure. A lot of you could be counselors and therapists. If you are not, maybe at an unofficial level, a lot of you could be as teachers, good teachers, like those teachers where like your students tend to approach you during the like off periods or after school, after college. Those kind of scenarios I can see, because you have seen so much of life. People, the kind of experiences that you bring on table, a lot of you probably have spent some amount of your life in like moving around, maybe in childhood or maybe as a young adult, in moving around. Some of you could have like migrated to a different country for your job. Some people from US tend to go to China and other non-English speaking nations as English teachers and maths teachers and whatnot. So those kind of experiences, or maybe backpacking experiences, I can see. And those experiences tend to make you more stable in life. Like come what may, I can survive. That kind of a situation, that kind of a mindset, that's how men view you. That this is a very strong, resilient kind of a person, somebody who cannot be broken easily. Seven of Cups, you are somebody who has been through a lot of things in life, but you have managed to have a lot of wish fulfillment. This is a wish fulfillment card. You guys have managed to manifest a lot of your wishes. Like you are living a life which your like people around you, men especially, they can't even imagine living, a lot of them. So a lot of them okay, even in this, a lot of the men, they view you as somebody who is way above their league, because they probably would love to date you. Maybe there is a chemistry between the two of you, but they literally are scared. You tend to intimidate a lot of men. Yeah. A lot of you tend to have, like, unknowingly, you guys tend to intimidate a lot of those. Yes. Another thing is, you have manifested a lot in life, like crazy manifestations. Like you felt literally you won't be able to make out of it alive and stuff like that. From there, you guys are like absolutely, you came out safe and sound. Those kind of situations to manifesting your house, car, job, everything. Five of Swords, you are a person who is very, very much like, you know what? Five of Swords typically is a person who has been through like a lot of gossip situations. I'm seeing even now, especially at your office or at workplace, people tend to gossip about you a lot. People gossiping behind your back a lot is pretty common in this situation, I can see. All right, guys, up till now, if you like my content, then please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Guys, your support means the world to me. I'm trying to restart my channel. So if you like my content, then please, please, please support my channel. Thank you. All right. Another thing is, yes, a lot of you have had, I'm seeing some kind of upgradation in life. Maybe you have changed certain furniture in your house, or maybe have upgraded to a different location. Some of you have changed jobs. Some of you have changed your work. There is some upgradation in general. Some of you are like literally traveling very frequently because of some promotion. So with promotion comes a lot of responsibility, those kind of situation. Like you have gone up a notch in life in general. It could be in any facet. That is something, and people around you are noticing that abundance, that prosperity. Like people are commenting more than you showing it off. I'm not seeing you guys being very flashy as well, but instead of you showing it off, people around you are talking about it. You guys are known for your okay, so this part is very common. Very like known for your volunteer work, your compassionate nature. Men really view you as a very giving, nurturing, compassionate, doing a lot of volunteering work. That kind of a person men view you as. All right. Two of Wands, you are somebody who has literally come a long, long way in life. You are somebody who, when you look back, now you feel dizzy. Like men literally feel that this is a person who started from nowhere, or maybe literally from a negative situation, and repeatedly you have failed, you have been backstabbed, you felt defeated, dejected from there, but you never gave up. From there, you've come a long way, gained wisdoms. A lot of you have probably had serial entrepreneurial journeys as well. Some of you have had like serial entrepreneurs. Like even as a child, you guys started some kind of a business. So that kind of a thing I can see. Like you literally hold the key to your destiny. That's how men view you as. That's a very, not just a self-made person, somebody who holds the, like literally you have the control over your life's outcomes in a way. That's how men see you. Like yeah, you are also very ambitious. With this Six of Wands, clearly you are a very, very ambitious person. Very ambitious, very determined. Like you're making like X amount. When you start making X amount, you think like, how can I make it 2x ASAP? And you start hunkering down and like grinding. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles, with this Eight of Wills, clearly you're known for your work ethics. Men see you as somebody who is very ambitious, very goal oriented, very determined. They want to reach places in life. You know what, in order to have like because you have so much of ambition, you tend to get a lot of judgment, but at the same time you are somebody who is very, very focused about their work. You tend to put in a lot of effort. You are a person who knows, like, you know what, if I hunker down I can double. If I double down, my incomes would also double very, like very fast. So that kind of a mindset I can see in you, and men also notice that in you, that this is a workaholic person, somebody who is very materialistically success driven. And you know what, there is nothing wrong with that, because money, let's face it, money does not buy happiness, but it can make our lives hell lot of easier. I mean, ask those people who do not have enough, ask those people who are on the streets. Money would like literally solve a lot of their problems, right? So even if it doesn't, like, it can make your pains go away a lot. A lot, not every way, in every situation, but a lot of those pains would be, oh, like, would just vanish. If, like, one important thing you don't have to worry about in life, your stress levels would go down, right? So that is exactly what I can see. So don't bother. Maybe some men, those who think, like, you know what, this is a person who's too ambitious, way out of your our leagues, those kind of people, they are probably not meant for you. But men usually view you as a very competitive person, competitive, ambitious, way out of their league, being intimidated by you, maybe even gossiping about you. I'm seeing gossiping about you as well. Very wise. You know, you are a person who has grown in your current situation. You have learned through your current situation. Like, instead of giving up, you guys focused on your growth, and you literally, boy, did you grow so much. Right. Roadrunner, keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. A lot of you, what men really notice and appreciate about is, even when you're not going through, when, like, things are not going in your favor, the way in which you want them to, still you tend to have your sense of humor intact. It speaks of the stability, emotional stability that you bring on table. Men also see you as a visionary. You know, you are ambitious, you have a vision of where you want to see yourself 3 years from now, 5 years from now. You have a vision for yourself. That is something that I can see. Like, men think of you as a visionary. A lot of you probably have a career, like a company or an entrepreneurial journey, and you know, this is the number target that I have for my own self, for my company. And men, really, I'm seeing a lot of them gossiping behind your back. You're like a competition. They find you gorgeous, but they also find you very intimidating. Yes, this constant dichotomy, like, two different streams of feelings constantly clashing against each other, rubbing against each other. Maybe your past relationships have been affected, so choose wisely. That's the humble suggestion I can make. Stand your ground. Exactly. You are a person who can be very persistent. If you believe in something, you are willing to stand up. You can stand your ground completely. If you believe that this is wrong, then you will stand up and say it. Like, you know what? You will say the unpopular truths, you say it. Warrior, be fearless and strong. Yeah, men see you as a very courageous, fearless person, a very strong, courageous, fearless person. Somebody who has been through so much. Life has thrown so much nonsense at them at times, but they never gave up. Instead, they kept on fighting. They kept on putting up the brave face. You have a brave, like a lot of you have been through maybe some major, even health issues, but you have, like, as children, maybe you guys went through some major health crisis, but you guys came out as a winner on the other side. Take time to breathe out. You are a workaholic. What I can see is most of you guys are complete workaholics. Like, taking time to breathe out. Say, some people, some men would tell you that this is a person you guys should, take some time to rest, to unwind, to relax, because men see you as workaholics, ambitious workaholics, competitive, stable, reliable, but they are a little bit intimidating as well. Like, you guys are a little bit intimidating to them as well. Show the world the real you. Literally, men literally find you to be somebody who is meant for bigger things. That's why they feel that, you know what, this thing cannot work out because they are way out of our leagues. Because what they feel is, with your ambition, drive, etc., you guys are gonna hit the this rooftop and gonna hit something else which is way bigger. Like, your ceiling is way higher than theirs. You are meant to do some bigger things in life. Who are you guys? Like, congratulations. I'm seeing a lot of respect, a lot of envy. Like, they wish they could be with you. Also, they wish that they could be like you, if that makes sense. That kind of a situation, that kind of a feeling I'm sensing. Enjoy success and happiness. You are a person, like, men literally feel that this is a person who is meant to be successful. This is a person, like there is no way this person is not going to be successful in this life. You are meant to be a success story, like a bigger success story. You are good enough. A lot of you could be Virgos, absolutely. And men literally feel that, you are more than good enough. You are sufficient. You're a very self-sufficient, self-reliant person, in fact. Intend and create men also feel that you have fantastic manifestation capabilities. Like some of you, like if you think about certain things, they just, like if you feel like, you know what, I would love to have it in my life, it just happens. That kind of strong focused manifestation I can see in you guys. Share your voice. Yeah, a lot of you tend to speak multiple languages really fluently, or maybe you guys are good speakers, orators, public speakers, mentors, counselors, therapies. Like even if it's not as a profession, that could be like a highlighting point in your career, that this is a person who speaks well, very, very well. Your presentation capabilities are very good. Slow down and celebrate yourself. You have at last learned to celebrate your own self, even if it's the small wins. Like you would always, earlier, you would beat yourself up on the small losses. Today, you have learned to slow the heck down a little bit and try and celebrate all of your smaller, apparently smaller wins as well. That's what I can see. Take a chance on them. Taking a chance on them. A lot of these men would actually want you to take a chance on them. A lot of them would literally want to dance in the rain with you, literally, but they are too scared to ask you out. All right. Don't doubt your worth. You are somebody who does not doubt their worth for sure. You never ever, you always feel that you're more than enough. Yeah, I'm good enough, I'm always enough. Literally, this sense of self assurance is something that men notice in you. That's how they feel about you, that this is a very self assured person. A lot of you have undergone some major makeover, or you've transformed so much that people from your past can no longer even physically recognize you. Maybe you have gotten toner, you have toned down, like you have toned up, then maybe you have become like hairstyle change, wardrobe upgradation, things that you wear today. Like nothing that you did like 5 years back is like relatable to you anymore. Princess, you can be your own knight. You have literally become your own knight in shining armor. You have literally become that princess who can save their own selves, who does not need a knight on shining armor. So, alright, guys, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, guys, please, please, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Your support means the world to me. So, please, thank you and support my channel. Namaste.